Yeah. All right. What a life. Everybody cram on in here. Squeeze on in here. Hey gang, Clownvis to the rescue is live right now. Go back to that last story, click that link, and come up. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. We're really doing it tonight, gang. We're really digging in.
Hasn't started yet. From Cal Party. Awesome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Who's
trying to get things ready?
Ready? Blast off. Am I ready? And here we go.
This is your wake-up call. Time to reach, go for it all.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Are you kidding me?
I saw so many shoes out and I just went, why not me?
Yeah.
Ron and Jay, the Duke of the Wicked, one half of the Insane Clown Posse, and you're watching Clownvis to the Rescue! I thought you knew! Woo woo!
And it starts right now!
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Clownvis. I'm glad to see you again. Come on, Clownvis. Clownvis to the rescue. We're back again tonight for another good time. Lock in your plans with us tonight on Clownvis. Clownvis to the rescue. We got a heck of a show planned for tonight. A whole feast of fun for your eyes on Clownvis. Ya-da-da-da-da. I can't wait to get into what we got tonight. We got a fun guest and we're gonna treat him right on Clownvis. Clownvis to the rescue. Because it's all good, it's all in fun. So get in the pit and try to love someone. Ball with the ball, bang a dang, diggy diggy diggy, set the boogie. Hup, hup, ya boogie, it's Clownvis, that's me. And I am here to rescue you, fine people of Earth on the internet tonight. Thank you. Thank you. You old group of rascals. Settle down. Settle down. We got a big show. Stop clapping. We got a big show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad everyone made it to watch this live. It's the way we want to do things these days. Dig it live or watch it later. I don't really care. It can be fun to watch later. Get yourself in the right mood, the right frame of mind. It doesn't always happen on 9 o'clock on a whatever the heck night this is. It's a Sunday night. I know that. Thank you very much. I will say hello in the super chats. Gail Ski. Hello, thank you. The super chats are on. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. We had an excellent, what do you call that? Black Friday, man. You guys really showed up and really, it looked like everyone in the world procured a Christmas ornament. There's still a few left. And not here to sell you stuff, but through tomorrow, through Monday, if you order something tonight, $15 or more at clownvisfortherescue.com, you do get a free hat. And it's not just a Clownvis Santa hat. It says, don't be a bitch or you won't get stuff for Christmas right on the back. So that's the kind of thing you want to have around. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very exciting guest tonight. Before we get to her, I am going to check in with the crew. Say hello to Brainina and Squeeb. But this Friday, December 3rd, I'm doing a big show in St. Louis at the Red Flag. I've talked about it a lot on the show. Squeeb's going to be there. Brainina's going to be there. Nuff Naff Rat, Robert Dog. And our guest tonight is going to be the host of the evening. So I'm really excited y'all get to meet her tonight. Her name is Lern, and she's a DJ on a classic rock station called KC95, and plenty to talk about there. But before we get too deep into it all, we got to do the dang thing and check in with Squeeb. Squeeb is in the control room taking care of business. Squeeb, can you hear me? And how are you, buddy?
Yes. What's up, doggy? Rickety-pow-pow, rickety-now-now.
Squeeb, what is happening, my man? How are you?
Clownvis, I'm doing fine, man. I'm just sitting here checking my email. Clownvis, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course you can. Go ahead.
Okay, this is just something I don't understand about humans. Follow me here.
Yep.
Okay, I ordered a dog bed from Wayfair.com.
You ordered a dog bed from Wayfair.
Yeah, I ordered a dog bed. Now, I got the dog bed. I love it.
We don't have a dog. Why did you get a dog bed?
It's for me. I fit in it nicely.
Okay.
Anyway, that's not the point of the story.
Sorry.
I ordered the dog bed. I received the dog bed. I like the dog bed.
Okay.
So now, what do you think happens?
I don't know. Something was wrong with the dog bed?
No. For some reason, Clownvis, Wayfair.com thinks that all I want to do is buy dog beds. I've gotten 12 emails today alone about sales on dog beds. Clownvis, the one thing I don't need is a dog bed. What is wrong with these people?
I totally feel you there. It sounds like you got a qualm. That's a qualm, man. Take that to the qualm room.
Oh, yeah, that is a qualm.
Hit the thing. It's a qualm.
All right, feels good to get that out.
Yeah, we can always get our qualms out here. Hey, man, we got a big show tonight. I'm going to move along, all right?
Very excited about seeing Lern on the show tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about the big show on December 3rd.
Yep.
Clownvis, this is going to be fantastic. Clownvis to the Rescue, episode 205. Let's do it!
Squeeze. Wow, is it really episode 205? That is nuts. That's nuts. But hey, check it out. Brainina95 also here. And then we will very shortly be checking in with our guest for the evening. Her name is Lern. She's a rock and roll DJ. But before we get to her, let's talk to the robot around here that gets a lot of things done. Her name is Brainina95, and everybody loves her. Everybody gets excited about her. Brainina!
Hello, Clownvis.
I'm not Clownvis, I'm Clownvis, Brainina.
I know you were talking about qualms, so I made a joke.
Oh.
Qualmvis.
I get it now. I like it. Hi, Brainina. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. You got any qualms you want to get off your chest before we move along?
No qualms here.
Good.
I usually have a qualm with Black Friday, but this year was pretty chill.
What's your Black Friday qualm usually? You can spit that out.
Well, usually I get annoyed by the increase of consumerism and the frenzy that big box stores cause and make people miss time with their family and loved ones. But this year I noticed they dialed it back a bit.
I noticed that too. They did dial it back a bit. That's it? That's the no qualms this year? We're good?
Yeah, no qualms here.
Good. Yeah, we could have just skipped that. No point we had to do that. Thanks, Brainina. We're gonna move on.
Brainina95.
Brainina95. Qualm. We love you, Brainina. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, are you excited about our guest tonight? Let me take a quick look at your comments before we bring her on. Want to make sure everybody's in the rooms, the chat rooms, moving, grooving. Looks like we got everybody in the house. Little Aaron, Mogala, Scribbles the Juggalo, David Stoner, Shayna, Lipstick, Kara. Everybody's in the house tonight. Tony Borelli. All right, gang. I'm going to bring on our guest right now. I'm going to go into our guest room. Give me 1 second to set this up. I'm going to cover her up. I'm going to have her covered up and I'm going to give her a big reveal. Let me put in my earpiece so I can hear what's happening. All right. Make sure everything's unmuted here. Lern, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting. Live on our program right now for the first time. She's never been on here before. And quite honestly, not many people have been on here before. I'm going to bring her on right now. Please, put your hands together for the one, the only, Lern. There she is. Hey, Lern, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. So nice to have you on the program tonight. For those of you who are not familiar with Lern, she's an FM DJ on one of the coolest classic rock radio stations in the world, KC95. Lern, tell us a little bit about KC95 and why that's a cool place.
Yes, I will. So KC95 has been around since 1967, and it is the oldest rock and roll radio station in the United States.
Wow, that is quite a credit. I mean, especially in this day and age, to be a classic rock radio station still standing. Did they still call it a classic rock radio station? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it is. It's classic rock now. And then, before it was like the rock of St. Louis, which we still say. But yeah, it's all classic now.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell these days, huh? Because what was once classic would now be like oldies, something like a Led Zeppelin is more in this day and age. That's like a dang Tommy James and the Shondells or something, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So there's probably a lot of work for a radio station to try to change and move with the times, because now with the internet, with satellite radio, what kind of challenges does FM radio face?
I think it faces challenges of younger people giving it a chance. It's maybe something that their parents or grandparents were into. And so some young kids, they'll like listen because it's kind of old school and, not as hip to like listen to terrestrial radio versus Spotify. But the cool thing about listening to terrestrial radio is that it's free and it's local, and you still get all of this excellent music and sometimes really great commentary and guests and the humans that work there.
Yeah, well, if you grew up with radio, it definitely, there's a special spot for it. And I did, and there's a special spot in my heart. Lern, I've said to you in conversation before that, I've kind of always wanted to be a DJ when I was growing up. It was like you couldn't have a cooler job. And you really, to your credit, you really do hold that position in about the coolest way possible. I mean, you bring your own flavor to these shows, and you're not just a one of these programmed DJs that does your thing. I mean, you bring a lot of personality to your shows. I know a lot of people tune in to your daily show, and then also Monday Night Metal you do on Monday nights. It's a whole show where you turn people on to what you think is the coolest heavy metal music out there, correct?
Yeah, and I actually program Monday Night Metal. So what you hear is what I've selected, which is kind of rare. Well, first of all, it's rare because I'm the first female host to ever be the host of Monday Night Metal on KC. So that was really cool. And then my boss, he and I, we started it, the resurgence of it this year. And then after some time, he was like, you just handle it. And so it's been really fun to get with all of our metalheads in the Monday Night Metal Facebook group and hear what people have to say. And yeah, I'm definitely not like an aficionado in any sense of anything in the world, but I just enjoy community and music and the energy that happens around programs like Monday Night Metal. So I'm just a participant in all of it, as well as a host, I guess. I try to entertain people.
Yeah, well, it really shows that you enjoy what you do, and obviously not everybody can say that in this world and in this day and age. Hey, was last year pretty weird for you? Did you you worked from home for a while, or what did you do as a DJ last year when nobody was allowed to go out?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I did a month of broadcasting from my house, and it was in the summertime, and I really didn't enjoy it as much because I wanted to be in the studio, having that big control board in front of you and having the big subs and the speakers and the soundproof room and just all of the music that, that 54 years can hold. And I wanted to be in there because I felt like that was that's where the heartbeat of the radio station is. And so I asked to actually go back after a month because I felt it was unnecessary for me to be at home still, because there had to be a board op to put me on the air. So I was like, why can't I just be where the board op is and just be doing my show?
Yeah, I could see why you'd want to be where the action is there, because I've been down to these stations, and I mean, they still are fun, kind of like you'd see in your imagination. I mean, you go into these rooms and it's these neat little magical worlds. And I'm personally a big fan, and I don't even honestly listen to FM radio that much, but I'm a fan of it, and I'm glad it's around, and I love it. And when I do listen to the radio, in St. Louis particularly, I love tuning into KC 95. And you do a lot of extracurricular stuff outside of the radio too, right? What else do you got? What other kind of stuff? I've seen you out there hosting things and doing things. I've seen you doing. You got a yoga class now, or what is that? A rock and roll yoga class? Can you make it a rock and roll class? Heavy metal yoga?
So we will probably do a heavy metal yoga, but yes, we've teamed up with Yoga 6 and Creve Core, and coming up on December 16th, we're doing a KC 95 themed yoga class, and it's only $9.50, which is quite a deal. So we have that going on. And then obviously I'll be hosting your event coming up on this Friday, which I'm so excited about.
Yes, and that is gonna be fun. What a classic time, a holiday party. And when I say holiday party, I don't mean that we're going to get there and we're all going to be snuggling noses with reindeers and stuff. It'll be a regular ass party. But the idea is that the holiday part comes in because it's friends. It's that time of year. It's time to get together. We're so lucky to be able to do this kind of thing right now. We always we've learned that you can't always get together like this. So in these opportunities where we can, it really means a lot to bring in cool people. And I gotta say, Lern, I'm so excited to have a bona fide rock DJ get up there and announce the bands. Bruiser Queen's gonna be there, and some other surprises. It's gonna be a wild night, and the whole cast. I'm bringing robots and aliens and everything. It's going to be nuts.
Have you ever done this type of an event, like a holiday event, before to this scale?
Well, not with the not with my cast, not with the robots and the aliens. Every year I try to do a holiday themed show because I do have a lot of holiday material. I'm I can be kind of a holiday clown. But what I do is I try to keep the set evergreen at the same time. So it's not like you're getting chokeholded with Christmas crap. You come in and we acknowledge the holidays and we have fun with it, and I sing a few songs, but the point is laughter and camaraderie, not so much whatever the hell Christmas is about. I mean, I know kind of what it's about, but
I can't wait. And you picked such a great band in Bruiser Queen to be playing. I cannot wait to see them.
Yeah, anybody watching, if you haven't seen Bruiser Queen, go to Spotify or something, or their Bandcamp, and give them a listen, because just one of those bands that's really easy to listen to, right? I mean, you could not know a song and watch them play live, and you're really going to enjoy them. It's all catchy and fun, and they sound great, right?
It is. It's so great. And you're right. Like, you listen to it once and you're hooked.
Yeah. I like that top. It looks dangerous, Lern.
I'm Lernina 9 to 5 tonight. This is what I was going for in my own version of Lernina.
That kind of cyber robot look. I like it. Yeah. Don't fall asleep in that thing. You don't got a waterbed, do you?
Ooh, I do. What am I going to do?
I knew it. I knew. Most FM rock DJs have waterbeds still. That's a very strange thing. Not a lot of people know.
That's right. And shag carpeting.
Shag carpeting, yeah. And then just a lot of cabinets that you open them and it's just full of old scotch and records.
Yes.
That's really, really fun. So let me ask you this. The like I said, radio has changed. The landscape of radio has changed so much since the internet, since satellite. But still hanging very, very tough. My question to you, as a professional in the business, from me, a guy that just likes FM radio, where do you see the medium in 5 years or 10 years? What do you think the future holds for FM? What could be? What moves should it make? What moves do you think it's going to make? Where do you think it'll go?
Well, I think that heritage stations like KC, I think, in KROQ out in Los Angeles, like these, and the Riff up in Detroit, there's so many legendary radio stations that I think that they should have their own channels on satellite, because I think that would just make sense. And so I think the heritage stations have such a leg up on just kind of like come and go stations that maybe don't resonate as much with the community. So that's what I really focus on. And, I think that something that we should be doing more, even as heritage stations that play classic rock. We have to continue to bring in that next generation of what is going to be considered classic rock. And so I think that we need to open up our playlists more. And, you know, I have a real soft spot in my heart for especially St. Louis local bands, because we have so much talent in the city on just all sorts of genre levels. But I wish that, you know, our station could open up the doors a bit more in special programming for local bands to get their cut on Keishi, because I think that that was something in the 70s, especially with like the Seeds albums and whatnot, where it was like local groups being pressed on vinyl and being promoted as a Keishi original, like local band. I think that that kind of needs to come back as well. And I think all that would help us keep our audience young and fresh and renewed. And, you know, we would be able to hit more people that way.
Yeah, well, that's what we hope exactly happens, is that, you know, it stays a course like that. You never know when there's suits running everything. But what I like about radio still is that it's not something, you know, with the internet, I'm so in love with this and on YouTube, and I love doing this show, and I love that we all have the ability to broadcast live from our phones at the drop of a hat, you know, and the fact that we can do whatever we want with that to a degree is fantastic. But what I like about the FM radio is that it's still a very controlled, locked in thing, and you can't pirate it. And if you can, we sure as hell don't know how. But boy, how about that movie Pump Up the Volume, huh? That's the kind of thing that got me going when I was a kid. That Pump Up the Volume movie. I'm like, I want to pirate a radio station. And yeah. And you know, he just had some radio gear, and he got in the basement and played punk rock records until the whole town was upset. And then I think he had to climb up a mountain and kill someone. I don't know how it ends. I forgot how it ends. We'll have to rewatch that one. But it's cool, right? I mean, the fact that it's just in general and stand outside, or
yeah, no. Well, you should just. I mean, have you ever auditioned to be a radio DJ?
No, I've never auditioned or anything. You know, I mean, I assume these days I could probably make a reel and talk something up. You know, slow ride coming at you.
There you go. That's pretty much it. You have such a great voice. You would be an excellent DJ.
Thank you. Well, you know, I do love I love music. Like I'm saying it too much, but I love the concept of radio because it's a gay kept thing. You know, it's not like I'm saying anybody can't waltz in there, and so I have very high regard for DJs. There's not many of you, and especially not many solid, cool ones that seem like they're coming from the right place of the old school. What makes radio work? Why do people like it? You know, I mean, because I get that, you know, flash and advertisement and programming can kind of all make the machine run, but we shouldn't forget what's special about that old dial, that old FM dial.
I agree with you. It is the people behind the microphone that is, I think, the most special thing. It's actually all the humans that are in the building, to be real, because, you know, all of our events and our concerts and promotions and things, like there's so much manpower behind every little thing we do, even like cutting a commercial that takes more than one person. And I think that it really is the heartbeat of, if the station heartbeat is the studio, I think the blood pumping to that heart are the people, and without people, the heart will die. So yeah, we need to keep people in the studios.
Exactly. You know, because I listen to the satellite radio sometimes, and I got qualms with the satellite radio because they see, why in the heck are their playlists so stifled when they're supposed to be satellite radio? Why do they play the same 40 songs over and over again? You know, I mean, but the thing is with that, you can just tell when it's programmed. You can tell when it's been pre-recorded. You can tell when it's, you know, it's even when you get a Billy Idol hosting a radio show on satellite radio. You know, you can just tell it's from 2 weeks ago, and it's not. You're not really there with them while it's happening. I love the live aspect of things, you know, and radio is very cool like that.
Me too. And so here's a fun secret about radio people, at least I can say this for myself. So I listen to satellite radio too, but I listen to it for different reasons than other people, because when I listen to terrestrial radio in St. Louis, whether it's my station or other stations, I feel like I'm at work. because I'll start to hear things that I need to fix or something. So I listen to satellite radio quite often, not only because of their, like I love Howard Stern so much, and I love being able to like listen to entertainment shows or like the news just audibly instead of like watching the news. And so I listen to satellite radio a lot, but you know, again, I don't know if this is how you are with satellite radio, but every time they do the price increase, I have to call and haggle with someone to make sure I get it down, because I don't want to pay like $75 a month so I can have Howard Stern.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's, I'm literally the exact same thing. And yeah, that's what I do. You just tell them you're going to quit. And then they're like, well, actually you can have it for $13 still. All right.
Right. You know, so I have qualms with satellite with that.
Yeah. But you know, I mean, you're smart for not being, for not just seeing it as a threat and trying to stop it. And, you know, I mean, you're smart to just say, you know, at the very least, what's going on over on satellite radio where there might be a future for radio. And like you're saying, you know, there's these legacy stations on these legacy FM stations like Kiss FM and these things that are on satellite now. And God, they got enough channels. They could fill it up with, they could put a Casey channel on there and really, you know, I mean, really make some good playlists for people.
It would be really cool. And, you know, we're kind of already there. Similarly, like Casey has its own app, which is free. So you can listen to Casey on your phone wherever you are in the country. And we also have, if you have an HD radio, which not too many people know this, if you have an HD radio, our HD2 station is no DJs, no commercials. It is just Casey classics. So it's all of this music from the 60s, 70s, and a little bit of 80s and 90s. And it's incredible. So that, I mean, there's different layers to terrestrial radio. It's definitely not the same as it has been these last 54 years. And there's some little secret, you know, things that people maybe don't realize. So.
Yeah, well, it's pretty neat that it's a layered world. You know, now everybody's probably has apps and things. And like you're saying, I don't even ever think I've heard of a HD radio. I don't know what the hell HD radio is.
You need to get one there. You can get one at Best Buy, and most of the newer cars that are being made, I believe, come with an HD substation already programmed in their terrestrial radio. Just much like you can change your dashboard to go to satellite, you can change it to go to Casey HD2, and you could listen to it in your car.
Well, I know what I'm doing for Christmas. I'm going to buy somebody an HD radio from Best Buy. I'm going to write that down, HD radio. Love a good gift idea.
Hey, speaking of gifts, I love your Christmas gifts. I was watching in the previous episode when Robert was debuting all of the beautiful ornaments and everything that you had for Black Friday. They're gorgeous.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, a lot of people out there decorating their Christmas trees with the Don't Be a Bitch ornaments. You know, it's a good thing to hang and remember if you want to get stuff for Christmas. You know, you gotta keep your nose clean and be a nice person, you know.
That's right.
But thank you. I'll make sure we get you an ornament at the big show. I'll tell people again, you can see it above me in this scroll, December 3rd. That's this Friday night, huh? Are you excited?
Damn, yes.
I can't wait. It's going to be a big party. Lern, is there anything that you want to say to the people before you go? Anything you want to leave the people with, some kind of deep thought? Or do you just want to tell people to think for themselves? It's all up to you. This last final word. You ever watch Jerry Springer? This is the final word from Lern. Go. Say something profound.
All right. I want everybody to think for themselves, but I would like to tell you one thought, and that is you need to fly in this weekend to see us on December 3rd at the Red Flag. It's going to be such a good show. I can't wait. I'm going to be laughing and giggling and screaming and singing and probably have the same exact top on. And I hope to see everyone on Friday.
Yes, and let me tell you, there was a couple comments, and people have been actually donating a little money to buy you a new waterbed should you need it. So we can, if you need to call me in the morning and we got to fix anything, I'll help with the cost of any wardrobe malfunctions that causes.
Thank you.
All right, Lern. Well, listen, I'm going to let you go. But honestly, thank you so much for doing the show. I want all my fans out there to make sure they're following you. Tell them real quick where they can follow you.
Yes, if you're on Facebook, you can follow me at Lern Radio. And if you're on Instagram, Lern_FM. And if you're on Twitter, Lern versus Radio.
Lern versus Radio. I follow you on all of them, so you can find her on my following lists or whatever the hell you'd call that. Lern, this show loves you. We think the world of you. Keep up the hard work, and we will see you Friday night in St. Louis at the Red Flag for the Clownvis Holiday Fling. What a pleasure to have you on, Lern. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Clownvis. Bye, everyone.
Get that applause. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Lern, everybody. So exciting. She's so fun. I love it. I will tell you guys, ladies and gentlemen, that pull your comments back up here. Of course, one last time, I will tell you that you can see Lern, you can see myself, you can see the whole crew December 3rd in St. Louis at the Red Flag. It's going to be a good time. Get your tickets at redflagstl.com. Ba-ba-da-ba-dow. Let's get into it. What time is it? Get your blood pumping. How about that Lern? Wow, 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 wow. Give me 1 second. Let me pull your comments up. They've been kind of hiding. Wow, wow, wow. And that. Give me 1 second, gang. I'm getting things organized here. Bow, 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 bow. Wow. All right, that'll do. That'll do. Won't do. That will do. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments. Foxy, let's do a raffle of feline. Foxy, you gonna be there Friday? We were texting earlier today. Me and Foxy were texting. Are you good to go on that, Foxy? That would just make me so happy. Come to Red Flag, meet my friend Foxy LaFeline too. And we got some backup dancing by Indy Lou, Foxy LaFeline. It's gonna be a party Friday night, man. Yeah. Everybody take a minute and give this show a like. If you don't mind. Keep the comments coming, but make sure you drop a little like on that thumb button. Maybe it's over here. Anything that look like a little thumb, hit it. Bell, hit it. Comment, hit it. Subscribe, hit it. Raffle, hit it. If you guys come Friday night, we'll do a live raffle at the show Friday night. I got raffle tickets. I bought raffle tickets just for the hell of it, just in case I need them. I do have raffle tickets just in case I need them. What are we gonna do here? We got a minute. All right, we got 1 minute. Not 1 minute. We got probably 5-10 minutes. Let me take your questions right now. I'm talking about, I'm going to shut up and listen. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to listen to you guys. You're going to ask me questions. And then I'll answer them. I'll try to answer them, all right? It's called a Clown Hall meeting. Come on in and find your seating. It's time for a Clown Hall meeting. Got a question you can ask about the future or about the past. I'll always tell the truth, never be misleading. It's time for a clown hall meeting. Clown hall meeting. Yes, we are here live with a clown hall meeting. Ask me a question, you know I'll answer it. Don't be a bitch. What do we got? Mogala. Do you know Randy Rally? I don't know Randy Rally. Old DJ? I love him. Don't know him, but I like him. Nathan Sipe asks if I like Mushroom Head. I've never listened to them. They seem cool as hell, but I've never listened to them. I think I heard them back in the old days and thought, this is better than Slipknot, but not. It didn't grab me enough to listen to it twice. But maybe it's better now. Maybe it would sound better to me now. Brad, meet me at the show. I will certainly sign your shirt. After that show in St. Louis, I will head straight to the merch booth. And happy to sign anything you guys want. Not anything. All right? Don't bring me any bones or anything. I don't want to sign anything strange. But I'll sign your stuff. I think I signed a Kenny Loggins record in Indiana a couple weeks ago. That was strange. But I'm into it. Tony says, who is your least favorite clown? Oh, my least favorite Clownvis fan? I don't have one. I don't have a least favorite Clownvis fan. That's crazy. Look at this question. This is a good one. Where did it go? I just lost it. I thought it was good. Oh, John Shorney. Do I ever drink white wine? Nah, I don't. I never drink white wine. That's what Dracula would say. No, I don't drink white wine. I don't like flavor too much, you know what I mean? No, I don't not like Slipknot. I think Slipknot's cool. I don't listen to him. David Stoner says, do you know Upchuck the Clown? I do know Upchuck. I know Upchuck pretty well. I've seen him at the... We've hung out at the Gathering of the Juggalos every time I've been there. The last 3 years. Upchuck was one of the first guys I met at the Gathering. First time I went there, Upchuck was very nice to me before anybody knew me. So he's a good guy. He's a funny guy. I like him. Bow, bow, bow. And remember, yeah. VIP tickets are sold out in St. Louis. General admission still available. Little Aaron. Hi, Little Aaron. Little Aaron wants to know what is my favorite color Starburst. I mean, I like them all, but I don't really eat them. Try to take care of my teeth these days, you know. I ain't looking to get a tooth in my Starburst. Andrew WK, not real. I mean, there is a real Andrew WK, but I don't think there's just one. I'll tell you guys, man, I am so excited. And listen, hopefully you guys can appreciate this. Let me just talk for a second here, all right? Hopefully you guys can appreciate this. We are technically in the holiday season. We're in it right now. We're swimming in a swamp already. But I will say what Bradina said. I do feel like Black Friday was a little scaled back this year. And that was cool. Because it was getting, before the world ended last year, it got a little crazy. With opening up the stores like the day before Thanksgiving and lines and everything. I didn't hear much of that. I think people are being calm. People are being calm. Stay calm and watch Clownvis. Buffy sanitized, asking if I have a Cadillac or a motorcycle or a clown mini. Well, I got a van that we used to hit the road with. I've had Cadillacs. I've had motorcycles. I suppose the most fun vehicle that I have a yellow Vespa that I do like to zip around on. Catch me in your town zipping around on my yellow Vespa. A lot of guys might make fun of someone for wearing a leather jacket and riding a yellow Vespa. But I think it's just fine. Plus, I don't like driving. I love driving, but I try not to do the driving, you know what I mean? I like to ride in the back and have my headphones on. I love you guys so much. I'm going to ask one more. I'll take one or two more questions here, and then it's time for some shout-outs. Fred Smith is asking if I would run for political office. No, I have qualms, but I don't think my qualms could make anything better. I try to just stay positive and influence the world in a positive way from where I stand. I'm not Mario Cuomo. I'm just a guy. Just a clown. I see your comments, but I don't understand a lot of them. Sometimes I don't know what the hell you guys are saying. There's words that don't make sense. No, ladies and gentlemen, we've had some... Zach, I'll answer that question. Zach C. says, what is some good road trip music? Zach, where are you going? Where are you going? I'll tell you what to listen to depending on where you're going. Mogala, my Vespa does have a horn. It sounds like this. A little button. Do with my thumb. My favorite mushroom. What's my favorite mushroom? And Brett Charles wants to know. That's the guy. That's Brett Charles. He's the cool Clownvis from Halloween. I'm never going to forget you, Brett. That's the futuristic, Clownvis in 2045 after our next ice age, surviving Mad Max style. My favorite mushroom? I like the little gummy ones. What are they, shiitake? I like a little gummy shiitake fried up in a wok. Little gummy shiitake fried up in a wok. I'll eat a portobello sandwich. I ain't afraid of no portobello from a... I'll eat a portobello from the grill. I like cooking portobellos on a grill. Jacqueline is wondering if Macho Man Randy Savage is my favorite wrestler. Ooh, that's tough. Technically, my all-time favorite. Any guesses? Does anybody want to guess? Guess my favorite wrestler, and then we'll move on. Everybody guess my favorite wrestler. I probably said it on the show before. Anybody? Matt says Hulk. Honky Tonk Man. Bam Bam Bigelow. Doink. Rowdy Roddy Piper. Jamie Shieldhouse says Ultimate Warrior. Travis says Ultimate Warrior. Tony says Ric Flair. Jason says Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Buffy says Andre the Giant. Rotten Hamburger guessing Bret Hart. Seaver says Macho. Logan with the intergender national champion Andy Kaufman. Ric Flair, Kaufman, Gangrel, Doink, Jake the Snake. Here's the answer. Everybody you guys named. The Undertaker, Chris Jericho, Greg Valentine, Measles. I love them all. And I could probably be talked into any of them being my favorite wrestler if you wanted to talk me into it. Bret the Hitman Hart, Obviously, if I have to, my real answer, my real answer, my favorite wrestler to watch, and I go back and I watch him sometimes, but I do watch a lot of other stuff, a lot of other wrestlers. But my favorite wrestler is, I love Dusty Rhodes, I love Jimmy Snuka, I love Razor Ramon. A couple of you guys had it right. Let me go back and see who had that right. Oh, I can't find it now. My answer, my favorite wrestler is not Sergeant Slaughter, do love him. Not Sting, do love him. If I think about this too long, I would change it to Rowdy Roddy Piper probably, but I can't. I would probably change it to Rowdy Roddy Piper if I think about it enough. But my answer is The Ultimate Warrior. That's my favorite. The Ultimate Warrior is the coolest one to watch. Going nuts! He goes nuts! He's on drugs. The wrestler's on drugs. And he's putting on a show. Thank you very much. Let's do some, where'd they go? Let's do this. I love you guys. Let's do this. Ultimate Warrior is my favorite. Huh! Meow, meow, meow. Let's do some shout-outs. I want to do some shout-outs. Where the hell am I? Oh, my ladies and gentlemen, here it is, shout-outs. This is a very fun part of the show where you, the viewers, you, the people, get to have your voices heard. We write your name in the book of life here, and when the great spaceship comes, you will have a spot on it. That's not true at all. I just made that up. But hey, if something goes down and I really do end up with a spot on a spaceship, and I can bring some people with me, your name better be in here. If you want to make a shout out on the next live show, which is Wednesday night, all you got to do, send a $5 or more donation to Venmo at Clownvis or PayPal, Clownvis to the Rescue at gmail.com. First shout out's always a doozy, so watch your step. Harold Dufresne, my main manie. Harold Dufresne, my main man. Better than Santa Claus. Harold Dufresne says, a Harold Dufresne congratulatory shout out to Little Erin. That's great. We're giving a shout out to Little Erin because she's got a new single on Spotify. It's called Life in the Big City. Harold Dufresne says it's so good, everyone needs to go check it out on Spotify, or better yet, buy it on Bandcamp. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I did listen to that Little Erin song, and I love it. Little Erin, friend of the show. You see her in the comments. You see her on the social medias. She sings the opening song of this show. Clownvis, ya-da-da-da-doo-doo. Not when I sing it, but she's the gal singing it. She's got a great voice, and she's putting out some new music, so check it out. Little Erin. Thank you, Harold. Harold Dufresne coming at you with a double dip. A shout out to Ryan Kavanaugh. I have no clue who he is, but he did fly out my wife and I to Dallas for 2 nights with VIP tickets to the Metallica show. So, thanks. Time out. Freeze. Harold. The hell are you talking about, man? What in the hell are you talking about here, Harold? You say a guy named Ryan Kavanaugh, who you have no clue who he is. You want to thank him because he flew you and your wife out to Dallas to watch Metallica with him? VIP? Did you have to put your car keys in a fishbowl or anything? Just want to make sure. Harold's going on these pleasure trips on the up and up. I don't want anyone to take advantage of my Harold in exchange for Metallica tickets. Harold, are you going to be in St. Louis? Harold, are you going to be at the St. Louis show? Let me know in the comments. I trust you. I don't worry about him. Here's a good shout out. This one is from Eric. Eric Shearer. Cool name. Eric would like to shout out my dad and brother, who rumor has it are now official fans of the show. Clownvis fever is one of the few sicknesses that you can be glad to spread. But he got to all. Eric, with the dad, with the brother, all getting down. It's a family affair. Clownvis to the rescue for the fam. Thanks, Eric. Megan, hey, check this out. This was a shout out from Megan Holligwin. A shout out to my Quee bag for finding my chim in the wild and fixing the window. That was very nice of you, man. It was very nice of you to return the favor. Your ass can rest easy, knowing I won't quee you in the foreseeable future, unless a prime opportunity arises. Also, shout out to Clownvis for helping me in my efforts of subjecting strangers to my nonsense language and making my wildest shout-out dreams come true. And a huge holiday bahiga to you. That's right. This is where shout-outs come to flourish. This is where dreams take flight. This is where every shout-out gets its wings and flies away. We make shout-out dreams come true. Check this one out. Another dream coming true. Right here on my lips coming out. A shout-out from Ryan and Kelly to Thanksgiving leftovers that we turned into Louisville's famous hot brown open face sandwich. Anybody had a hot brown? And I mean in Louisville. I ain't trying to get goofy. Don't give me no goofy answers. A hot brown is like an open face turkey sandwich, right? Hot brown. Hey, another one from Ryan and Kelly. A shout out from Ryan and Kelly to the Clownvis community. Looking forward to seeing you all at Red Flag this Friday. Ryan and Kelly are going to be there. That's Kelly from the Hoot and Hollers. That's Ryan from Ryan Koenig and the Goldenrods. That's the Southwest Watson Sweethearts. That's the So Grand Polka Band. That's two talented MFers coming to have some fun. Did I get my answer from Harold? Is Harold going? I see he LOL'd. Harold, are you going? Somebody else tell me if Harold's going. It's important. Harold. I'm looking through the comments. I'd like to know, just from my personal... Was that invented at the Brown Hotel? When I stayed in Hollywood, I used to know where the I knew where the old it wasn't the original Brown Derby, but it was like the second Brown Derby, right at Sunset and Vine. Now it's all kind of covered up by new buildings and high rises, but the entranceway is still there. It's like a horseshoe-shaped entranceway. It's on Vine between Selma and Sunset. And I used to love walking by there and thinking, Well, this is the old Brown Derby. A lot of cool things happened. And that's where the Cobb salad was invented. Cobb salad, you think, oh, a Cobb salad was named a Cobb salad because it's got corn in there. And corn uses the word Cobb. But that's not true. The truth is, the old chef, whose name was Cobb, wanted to make a salad, and he just had a bunch of odds and ends, Cobby junk around his kitchen, and he threw it all together, and that was a Cobb salad. So here I am, walking down Vine every day, stopping and saying, hey, did you know this used to be this is where the Cobb salad came from, right here? And nobody wanted to talk to me about it. Nobody wanted to talk to me about it. I should do walking tours. I love walking tours. I love walking through cities and knowing what's happened there. I like knowing the history of a city and thinking of it through those eyes. Harold is saying he doesn't want to commit either way right now. Okay. I mean, I would think you would want to commit to yeah, or maybe commit to I'll try. But if you don't want to commit, I'm not going to make you. He's not sure. Nobody needs to pressure anybody to get to the show. It's going to be a big one, going to be a good one, but there's extenuating circumstances in every situation. Harold Dufresne spends his time doing so much. I'm thinking off the top of my head about his town got hit by the hurricane. We raised all that money with the Clownvis community, raised all that money. And Harold Dufresne spent all his time out there feeding spaghetti, feeding chili dogs, feeding ice cream sandwiches to the community while they tried to piece their houses back together. I'm thinking Harold Dufresne dropped a boiling pot of crawfish on his feet not 6 months ago. So, Harold, you can surely make any decision you want. And I'm not asking you to commit. I want you to be comfortable. Harold, if you need me to buy you a hammock, I'll just buy you a hammock and you can stay home and chill in your hammock. And I mean that. Maybe we could plan a walking tour on Friday. What's around the red flag in St. Louis? I'll walk to it. A couple more shout-outs. Ken Treadway. Dearest Clownvis, I'm really proud of Galeski and Ruben for finally posting their glowing McRib reviews. While their cinematography skills could use a myriad of adjustments, they finally removed themselves from the delinquent huckster blogan list. Love, Ken. Namaste. And one more shout out from the Ken Treadway himself. Dearest Clownvis, as McRib-vember comes to a close, I am thankful that everyone appreciated their McRib gifts. While I'm also disappointed in a few delinquents, unnamed hucksters such as Susie, Shayna, Clownvis, still I can't help but be pleased with all the love shared. Well, Ken, you're a lovely guy, and I know you're trying to make the world a better place. You make me smile, you make others smile, so you are a winner at the game of life. Hey, if you want to make a shout out, all you gotta do is send a $5 or more donation to Venmo at Clownvis or PayPal, Jamal, and that will make all your shout out dreams come true. Why? Ta-da! Oh, baby, we shouted it out. We shouted it out, 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 out. Hey, who had a good time tonight, huh? Who had a good time? I did. I had a good time. I once again want to thank Lern. Make sure you guys all go follow Lern on Instagram, follow her on Twitter, follow her on Facebook, Lern Radio, and show her some Clownvis love. Let her know she's a part of the Clownvis family, the Clownvis team now. And give her a listen on KC95. Any day of the week she's on there. I'll tell you guys this too before I go. Last time, I'll tell you, the ornaments are still available. The red ones, they're going to be gone soon. There's literally only 10 or less of these. And the gold ones, still in stock. They'll be gone by the end of the year. And if you order tonight, screw it. Let's say if you order through tomorrow night, because tomorrow's Cyber Monday, right? We'll keep the flipping thing open for another day. Everybody's getting these. Everybody loves them. Do yourself a favor. Order by tomorrow night. I'm going to keep it open through Cyber Monday. I said I was going to close the hat deal at midnight tonight. But I'm such a Christmas hog. I'm such a Christmas elf. I'm such a Christmas nymph. Free hats with every order over $15 now through midnight tomorrow. Right? I love you guys. My name is Clownvis. I would hope you know that by now. The future's wide open, gang. I couldn't be more excited. And, what I was going to say earlier is that we can appreciate that I haven't completely went holiday crazy yet, all right? I'm saving it till December. Then I'm going to start wearing the red suits. It's going to start snowing. You're going to start seeing snowmen. You're going to start seeing little elves. It's going to get crazy around here, all right? But right now, it's just a regular-ass rock and roll Sunday. Thanks to my friend Lern. Thanks to each and every one of you that comes around and watches this show, whether live, whether you go back and watch it later. Make sure before you leave, I need everybody. You're not allowed to leave. There's a guy at the door. There's a big guy at the door. Nobody's allowed to leave until you hit that like button, all right? So if you're signed in, you can hit the like button. If you're not signed in, go ahead and sign in. Make an account. Come on, it doesn't cost anything. And then hit that like button. Why, Clownvis? Why do you care? You know we like you. I know you guys like me, all right? And I'm not a numbers guy. Don't mean nothing to me. But Bob YouTube, the old crotchety son of a bitch that runs this website, he likes thumbs. He does this for the thumbs. And his way of thinking and picking favorites, although I hate to say it, it's a thumb war. And the more thumbs that we can show, we technically have, I don't know if you can like it twice if you got 2 thumbs, but the more thumbs we can just surround this place with, the more Bob YouTube is going to give us a chance, all right? Put us in that Al Gore rhythm. Okay? Thank you. My name is Clownvis. Thanks for running them thumbs up. Look at everybody's, we just ran the thumbs up. Do I got to say that every time? Let me say this. I don't want to talk about thumbs. I don't want to go live and be the clown that talks about thumbs on YouTube. There's plenty of things out there. The world is a vampire. And that's just what Billy Corgan says. We haven't even started talking about Billy Corgan and the shapeshifters in his life. So there's a lot that we can talk about. I don't want to talk about thumbs every night. So do me a favor, when you get here, from now on, starting from now on, hit that thumb button right away, all right? Let Bob YouTube know we know your thing about the thumbs. We get it. You're a thumb guy. But don't make me, it makes me feel like a thumb creep. Like some kind of thumb monster. Thumbelina. We're getting up there. We're almost to 100 thumbs. Give me a couple more thumbs, man. Come on. Give me a couple more thumbs. How many more thumbs? Get that up to 100 thumbs for crying out loud. We got a couple. We need 3 more thumbs. Come on.
Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it.
Fuck! Whoop. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell fuck. We got it. We got up to the... I didn't hear... How high was I?
High score 86.
Was that 86? Oh, no, that's what I get before. I don't know how many I did there. We got enough thumbs? All right, we got enough thumbs. I love you guys. I love the game of Bop It. Thanks to Hasbro or whoever makes this thing. Who makes this? Hasbro, Vietnam. Thank you to the people of Vietnam that work for Hasbro and that get us these awesome toys. And thank you guys for running those little thumbs up to where they need to be, to where Bob YouTube can sleep at night knowing that there's thumbs up the wazoo. Thumbs. Davidian! Yeah, baby! Davidian, I hope you're there on Friday. Receiver's right. That's what's called big thumb energy.